Good morning and happy Hanukkah. I've been working on my Hebrew all morning. In fact, I'm losing my voice as a result. Samaya? Did I get there? Samaya, there you go, see? Still didn't get it. Yeah, it'll get there. Give me about an hour once we're done. Nevertheless, we are honored to be here to celebrate the Festival of Lights here at City Hall. And one time we had a very large Jewish population in the city of Paterson. We had a mayor who was Jewish, Nathan Barner. I'm sure that's in this book. And you can find him outside. One of the 3 statues in front of City Hall is of the first Jewish mayor in the city of Paterson. We're proud that we have 2 Jewish mayors, not from Paterson, but here with us today in our city to celebrate the Festival of Lights. What's life to? Right? Yes, lights. If you don't have lights, you don't have life. And quite frankly, we are honored that we can look back on the rededication of the Temple of Jerusalem at 167 BC in the 2nd century. I've been brushing up, doing better with the history than my Hebrew. But David said he will offer free lessons after this press conference. So at this time, I want to hear from the president of the Jewish Business Alliance, David Rosenberg. Thank you, David. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor Sayegh, for hosting this.
It's good. You pronounced that properly as well.
Okay.
Did you practice all morning?
But I did practice to be a Patersonian.
Oh, he went there. He loves using our demonym, Anthony. He loves it.
The first time I heard it from the mayor, it struck me, so I liked it. But yeah, today we're all Patersonians, except Patersonians. And I'm glad to be with all of you, to celebrate the Festival of Lights. And as the mayor said, if you don't have light, you don't have life, right? So this has even a deeper meaning. And light is light and darkness, especially these days. We need a lot of light, God willing. So again, thank you for the mayor for hosting this menorah lighting. Was it the first in Paterson?
No, we actually did last year.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
But the first that I'm attending.
That was good.
And I think the next year we'll get you a bigger menorah.
Yes.
Okay.
We had a bigger one. I think it broke. I'm sorry. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. It just broke this morning.
Oh, wow. Okay. So next year, I guess we'll see the bigger one.
Yes, sure. Maybe even outside, right, Anthony?
Yeah. So yeah, happy Hanukkah again, everyone, and thank you again for the mayor and for the mayors for being here, and hope to see you again next year.
Thank you, David. Let's give David a round of applause. We're going to go from one David to another David, and this David Wilson, knows a little bit about Jews of Paterson. He actually authored a book.
Wow.
I believe he's actually gifted it to me for Hanukkah. Is that correct? Correct. So, ladies and gentlemen, who's going to elaborate on the Jews of Paterson, Mr. David Wilson.
Thank you. Thank you, Mayor. Thank you, Mayor. When I grew up in Paterson in the 50s and 60s, it was a very, very tight-knit community. We went to school together, we lived together, we passed all of the life cycle events together. Our parents did business together, and we went to the Y and we swam together in the pool. I also want to say that Paterson was a very, very defining experience because of the multi-ethnic nature. We went into each other's house. People talk about diversity. Back then, we went into each other's houses. We met each other's parents and grandparents. Everybody that I knew had 2 names, an English name and then another name. And everybody's grandparents spoke another language. So in order to get by, we learned about each other's customs. In terms of the festival of Hanukkah, I want to mention the Hebrew concept, the Jewish concept of memory, which is zachar, and it's not only the chronology of this happened, and this happened, but also the imperative to remember. And Hanukkah is one of those festivals, one of those holidays. It's a minor holiday, but it is something that we focus on. And I want to thank the mayor for all that he's done. I follow him when he goes wandering around all of the different Paterson restaurants, tasting everybody's food. And I wish everybody a happy Hanukkah.
Thank you. Thank you. David, no, David, stay with us, please. Please, David, stay. Yes, he's absolutely right. We are a city of gastronomy, and I am a foodie. And because of that, I have to work out almost like every day just to maintain my weight. I worked out for 45 minutes this morning, so thank you for pointing out that I do like to visit restaurants in the city of Paterson. So we are honored that we just had a Hanukkah miracle. The Maccabees would be very proud of us right now, because that menorah I said that was broken has been miraculously fixed. Just for you, Mayor.
Thank you.
So at this time, we'll call forward the Mayor of Morris Township, Mayor Jeff Grisello.
Thank you. I'm so honored to be here today. Thank you, Andre, for
Thank you.
hosting this celebration. I wear several hats in the community. I was just telling Habib that one of the other things that I do is I am on the Jewish Community Relations Council of Jewish Federation of Greater Metro West. And as the mayor was just saying, this is the Festival of Lights. It brings light into everybody's life. But we have to acknowledge right now that there is a lot of darkness in the world, unfortunately. There's divisiveness here in our country, and there's a war in the Middle East. And I want to acknowledge that Paterson has the largest Palestinian population in the state of New Jersey, feeling a lot of pain, no doubt. The Jewish population in the state of New Jersey is feeling a lot of pain, no doubt. I hope that the Festival of Lights can bring light into the world, can help bring peace into the world, can help bring our people together at some point down the road. And I hope this is a start, Mayor.
Yes.
Thank you for forging a relationship between Jewish Festival of Lights, Palestinian community here in Paterson. All of us, we're in this world together. I'm a big believer that we're all in this world together. We better figure out how to make it work for all of us, for the good of everybody. And I really am honored to be here, and I acknowledge the great step that you're doing here to bring us all together.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for poignant words. Last but certainly not least, although we say ladies first, I'm going to say I saved the best for last. Yes, is that fair to say? She's a cherished friend and an honorary Patersonian, David Mr. Q. But anyway, the mayor of Oakland, for now and forever, Linda Schwager.
We're talking about food. Just so you know, tonight is the first night of Hanukkah. Yes, and our Jewish holidays always begin sundown. So tomorrow is the first day, tonight is the first night. And one of the very interesting things about Hanukkah is, you know, the miracle of light and oil, how there was only oil for one candle, and then it spread for 8 candles, which is why we have 8 candles. There was enough oil in the temple in Jerusalem. But one of the things we eat, just so you know, donuts.
Whoa!
Because they're fried in oil. So, in fact, the newspaper had an article this week on all the restaurants that are favoring all the kinds of donuts that you can have. So jelly donuts is the preferable treatment today. So don't forget to get your jelly donuts with the powder in oil. That's wonderful.
That's true.
I love Paterson. Where are the donuts?
Yeah, I know. Okay. I'm gonna get a Stafford.
You can't talk about donuts when they're standing right here.
Next year, we're bringing
America used to run on Dunkin'. I don't know what happened here.
We're next door in Oakland. we had our ceremony. We did it on Sunday night where we light the tree and we also light the menorah. But what's very special about Paterson, I'm in Oakland. My synagogue from Oakland merged with the synagogue in Paterson, Temple Emmanuel.
Yeah.
My 3 sons were bar mitzvahed in Paterson in Temple Emmanuel, so I always feel very attached to it. And what you said about early times, my youngest son married a girl and her grandparents were on Long Island, and we were talking about that my son Eric was bar mitzvahed in Paterson and Temple Emmanuel. She said, my family grew up in Paterson. They were all married at Temple Emmanuel in Paterson. So there are always traces and memories that go back. But what's so special about this is that we're all here together. We're here together, not just the miracle of lights, but the miracle of peace. And that's what we want. We all want to live together in peace and harmony. And that's what makes this so special, that everybody here is trying to work together for that reason. And I thank the mayor, who is so wonderful. He is so accepting of everyone, and that's what we all should aim for. And I thank you for the invitation to come.
Thank you.
Scott.
Thank you. Let's have a round of applause for So next year we know. Ready? Donuts?
Donuts.
And dreidels. We're on the dreidels, guys. Come on. We'll get on our game. But I want to acknowledge some of our employees who are Jewish. We have with us our Director of Planning and Zoning, Michael Deutsch. From our legal department, from David Seligman. And former Judge Phil Fenster. And Evan Shulman, thank you for joining us. Let's give Evan a round of applause. Yesterday he donated over 1,000 toys to the children of Paterson. 10,000. Oops. Sorry. Whoa. Sorry, Evan. And next week, we plan to provide coats and other items for the homeless in the city of Paterson during the holiday season. And so I want to echo the sentiments that were raised by some of the speakers. Paterson is the most diverse city in the state of New Jersey. We accept everyone. And as a matter of fact, we don't just accept people. We try to understand each other and we appreciate each other as well. And Jeff, you're right. We have the largest Palestinian population in the state of New Jersey and maybe even in the country. Chicago has a sizable number as well. And we're proud of our Palestinian population. They add to the social and economic value and fabric of Paterson. In fact, our safest and strongest section of the city is the Palestinians. So today, we know there's pain, but we want to replace the pain with peace. We want equality for everyone and the right to self-determination for everyone, because ultimately we are all God's children and we want to carry out God's mission here in Paterson and hopefully serve as a beacon of light for the rest of the world. Happy Hanukkah.
And that means blessed our Lord, we're lighting the light of Hanukkah. We have what's called the shamash, which is the leader candle.
That's Andre.
Yes, the leader candle, which is Andre.
That was
Andre.
And as we progress through the lights, through the 8 nights, we take the leader candle and we light that first, and then we light all of them. Mm-hmm. And so Linda, you're going to take the first one, the first night of Hanukkah?
We get behind, please, Lynn.
Yeah. There you go. Very good. Sorry, I got it. Good job. I can't believe you guys fixed it.